This is part 2 of
whatever this is.
Some.
Keep in mind we keep this kind of like 5 minutes or less. You know, we don't want it to go over it, so you guys can kind of like keep your attention. Short attention spans. You know, we do multiple when we upload these. It'll be multiple ones. So
the first one
of this one in K-pop,
shipping guy with a guy is legal, while shipping guy with a girl is illegal. Most girl groups get hate because of those ships. Well, if you hate those ships, you don't need to hate on them without a reason. Just simply ignore it.
I've noticed that, like, first of all, I just want to say these fangirls are very freaky. I don't even know. And some of them are, like, really, really young, which kind of baffles the crap out of me because I still see them as, like, pure and innocent. But I just noticed that whenever...
You were pure and innocent till you were 35. Doesn't mean anything.
Was I really pure? I was. But, I'm just going to repeat exactly what you said. But whenever I'm on like websites for fanfics, or whenever I see it on Instagram or Tumblr or whatever, it's always boy and boy. Like I rarely would get a girl unless it's you. You know, I would never get like you see it, but it's more like you'll never get like Jung and Tao. You know, or CL and G Dragon is like a very famous ship. That's like a rarity, but rarely do you see like it in full effect like you see boys on boys. And I guess for me that the reason why is because people don't want to think of their idols as being with other girls. It's kind of like a sense of jealousy or like, you know, she's pretty or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
And so it feels more comfortable shipping the guy with the guy because not only do they have that's what it looks like to us because of how we see relationship between guys in the Western world and it is like in the Eastern world, like Asia or whatever, Asia or more specifically Korea, how the boys act towards each other.
Yeah.
So it's like you can see it, but it's like it's more comfortable because you know that's probably not gonna really happen.
Alright, that's about it. Next one. That was so awkward.
Thanks, bro. I like Bobby, but him being in everything is starting to get annoying. I can only imagine if SM put a trainee in so many projects, how much hate they would get.
Alright. Problem number 1. Don't fan me. Problem number 1 is, we've mentioned this before in one of our videos. Don't know which one. Don't ask me which one.
Somewhere.
Don't ask me which one. But people like people until they get famous. Like this is. I just swiped at the air like I was a cat. Basically, this is a case of he was alright when I didn't see him, but now that I see him, I don't really like it.
Which is weird because when they're underrated or not really that famous, basically all the fangirls sit there throughout their whole little career or, you know, their little downtime praying for them to make it big. And when they do, it's like, ugh. I mean, I thought I would like it, but then, you know, you're just too famous.
Now you're too famous and it's annoying me. Like,
I don't know what it is.
What do you want from these people? Tell us. If you are like that, tell us. What do you want from these people? Do you want them to be famous and be everywhere? Or do you want them to stay your little group that nobody knows and you sit behind the computer and complain that nobody knows about them? Like, what do you want? And I feel like I'm being really rude.
No, you're being honest. Like, is it the girls? Is it because a lot of girls are, you know, fangirling over them? Is it because you don't, is it like a kind of like a I don't live out my dream so you're living out yours type stuff?
And it could be that too, but we don't know because
we're not like that.
100% made a big one day, we would be ecstatic for them.
We have a party.
We would have a freaking party.